Hello everyone, this is Jhammaster J, and this is another unpopular review. This time we are reviewing the new movie Teen Titans Go, which came out around July 27. I had the pleasure of seeing it opening day, seeing the nonsense, and I have to say, you would think the Teen Titans, with the show in its initial inception back in 2003, as the original anime with the opening by Puffy Amiyumi, and the popularity ended up gaining after the second season as it starts taking a darker tone with Teen Titans. They would eventually have a hiatus or would soon be canceled after the movie in 2005, and that we would have no word of Teen Titans. But the rumor of its return in 2011 or 2012, not too sure when Teen Titans Go came. It was met with a lot of unfavorable reactions from the original Teen Titans fan through an understandable, reasons, with the show not taking more of a serious script or a serious role, more taking a role of a goofy cartoon with goofiness and doing a lot of character flaws and character exposures that you would assume would be even ruined at certain points. But me watching the show, I was indifferent. I didn't really have an opinion on the show because I felt that Teen Titans, at least the original Teen Titans, was a little too dark. And they couldn't really show what they wanted to show in the original cartoon. And I would say if you would ever bring a show like the regular Teen Titans back, I would suggest that you would bring it back to Adult Swim, like many animes that they brought back in far as Toonami is concerned. Put it on a Saturday where people, I would assume, would watch. Now, that being said, putting that all aside, in my mind I felt maybe Cartoon Network was doing this just to show a goofy side to the cartoon kids. Because, with the shows like Gumball and Regular Show, etc., where now it's less action and more focus on a lot of comedy. I figured Teen Titans Go was just another version of that. While I didn't really care too much for it, I looked at it like, they need to make money somehow. Clearly something was working because it managed to be on the air for as long as it was. And I'm actually surprised. Hell, so certain people actually, I would say I've seen certain posts where people actually enjoyed some of the songs that they put on there because it just reminded them of certain things. Certain hip-hop songs I'd even say would have to be enjoyable, and it made me wonder, okay, why are people mad at Teen Titans Go for? And the movie came out. And I'd have to say I was thoroughly impressed. I have never thought that Teen Titans Go would be as enjoyable as I thought it would be. As a matter of fact, I went into watching this movie hoping that it was so bad that it would be funny. Like my take on wanting to watch Sausage Party. I was so intrigued at how bad it was that I enjoyed it, and one of those reasons I actually want to watch the Emoji Movie to see how bad that is. But no, Teen Titans Go was not that. It was thoroughly enjoyable. That they even had good writing in this movie. So, getting into this movie, it's pretty much about literally the Teen Titans trying to make themselves serious. Because in the beginning of the movie, hell, that's been the entire series, they have never taken each other seriously. and this was now the first time to do it. As DC heroes like Superman and Batman and Green Lantern were taking themselves seriously to the point where they started getting their own movie deals. Oh, and the jokes there were hilarious. But getting back to the plot, you would find out that Robin was so taken unseriously that he was a clown. He was considered a clown, and Robin felt so hurt by that he wanted to do whatever he can to get his own movie. With a director, pretty much giving him that opportunity and saying, hey, if you want to have a movie, then you have to have an arch nemesis. So that's where Deathstroke, or as both Teen Titans series would refer to him due to, obvious reasons, Slade. And he will be referred to, he will continue to be referred to through this interview to prevent confusion. Slade pretty much looks at Robin and is like, you're not a worthy villain for me. But over time, Robin manages to foil Slade's plan, would give Slade another idea, that was to separate Robin from the Titans. Once that successfully happened, Robin pretty much figures out what Slade was doing, and luckily enough, they were able to save the Teen Titans and save the entire DC universe, who was trapped under Slade's spell. And now they've eventually become, you could say, taken seriously by the DC universe. And more than likely, that was pretty much the end of it. Teen Titans had their movie, and that was that. With the credits rolling up, you have the Easter egg at the end of the movie where pretty much they're hyping up the return of the original Teen Titans anime, which clearly was already leaked, so I already was aware of this. But overall, the movie was great. The movie was really good. First and foremost, they break the fourth wall. They do it well, and they don't do it to where that's their only source of humor. As a matter of fact, I can even go as far as to say that pretty much they relied on so many other jokes, and the way they executed the jokes were so well, because it's not always how funny the joke is, but how you execute it. And I believe they've done so pretty good. They've gone as far as make reference to DC heroes. They've made hilarious references to the movies. They were not afraid to pull any punches on Stan Lee and his cameos in Marvel movies. Man, they overdid that. But it was hilarious. They did the scene where they pretty much were talking about how superheroes have their own movie. And they mentioned Green Lantern's movie, and he's like, well, we don't talk about that. Which I thought was so hilarious. They were very, 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 very non-hesitant when it came to jokes of Batman versus Superman, The Dark Knight, Wonder Woman. There's so many jokes of references out there that this movie was hilarious, and I liked it. Now, how I feel about the series, it's not for me, but I don't really have the issue like many other original Teen Titans fans have. I can see why kids like the show, but overall, the movie myself, I can defend. This is a funny movie. At the end of the day, this movie was not really meant to be serious as certain comic book fans take it. I felt like this movie pretty much did its job in terms of comedy, humor, and just straight up all out pleasing the audience. And I think sometimes we tend to take certain movies too seriously, which can also be a problem for us. But, whatever happens, happens. With that being said, I highly recommend listening to this album, and I would give this movie, not this album, I highly recommend watching this movie, and I'll give this movie a good 4.5 stars out of 5. Hope you enjoy this review. If you need me to do any other reviews, you know where to hit me up on my social media accounts. Follow me. I have Patreon now, so make sure you hit that up. And I'm planning to do a lot more content in the future. I just need y'all to be my motivation. With that being said, this is Jhammaster J signing off for the Crotch Grab. Peace.